Yo, check it out. This is your boy Lionheart back at you again with another NBA 2K19 gameplay video. If you like the video, definitely feel free to hit that like, subscribe.
Valentine's checked in for Portis. Bridges comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Payne in for Dunn. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Randall's checked in for Okafor. Mirotic comes in for Davis. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Darius Miller. And it's Brown in for Drew Holiday. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Solomon Hill, Brown out there with Elfrid Payton. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Mirotic in at the 4. You know, right around, Chris, this time of year, often top contenders begin to separate themselves from the rest of the teams.
Yeah. Now is when guys start feeling comfortable. They're getting into their groove, Kevin. This is when they're getting their mojo back, and they're in their roles, and they got their timing. And now you just have to let the ability show through. And how do you do that? By realizing that you're muscle memory, realizing that you practice, realizing that you put in the hours, trusting that, and now going out and just being yourself and embracing the moment.
Shot clock at 3.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
The shot, no good. And Randall throws it down.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Parker passes to Markkanen. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Hill has the open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Bulls trail by 16. Payne kicks to Parker. Out to the right wing. Knocked away. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. In the second half of February now, the power rankings have lots of statistical analysis to pull from. Look at the Heat. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at where the Pelicans are, they have had one long season. Pretty much everything they've tried to right this ship has backfired. Now it's just about showing some pride down the stretch.
Brown the pass to Hill. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Payne kicks to Valentine. Pass to Parker. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Brown. Can they get it? And that one goes long. New Orleans leading by 18. Outside Hill. Payton in the corner. And it's Randall top of the key. Bridges against Brown. Here's Mirotic. And that one is off. Good D by Parker. Pass to Payne. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Here's Parker. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Parker's got his second basket of the game. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, it was a narrow win. But in that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
Yeah, it did. I mean, they were smart about it. You know, once the fouls started to add up on the other side, they really turned up the heat.
Right side Hill. And it's Mirotic at the elbow. Payton passes to Brown. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. There is one interesting stat for the Chicago Bulls, C-Webb, and they're still the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals.
Wow, that's just an amazing distinction. I mean, a testament to the clutch play of Jordan when they did make the finals, and a reminder of how hard it is just to get there.
New Orleans making a switch here. Agins is checked in. Hill kicks to Brown. .104 left in the first quarter, and the shot goes in. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And taken away by Brown. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans leading by 10. Kicks to Randall. Back to Brown, and stolen by Payne. Here's Valentine. Parker trying to free himself up. The shot by Valentine, no good. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Brown feeling it out a bit. It's back to Hill. Shot clock at 5. Brown the pass to Agins. Shoots over Markkanen. And again, no good by New Orleans. And so it's New Orleans with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Well, and not only in terms of building the lead, but now the defense has to extend itself. That leads to other opportunities.
Parker and Markkanen in the undersized front court. Then it's Payne. Then it's Bridges. And it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, insanity in their last outing against the Pacers was terrific. He had 11 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. He made a big impact coming off the bench. An incredible bonus to the team. Can he do it again? Well, we'll see, Kevin.
Nice work, David. Thank you. His contribution in that game was a big one.
And whenever he's that effective, it makes them so much stronger as a team. He doesn't have to do it all, but it helps when he does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, especially when you know a team's ready for you. He's going to have a lot of eyes on him tonight, so he's going to have to step his game up. The defense is going to be ready for him.
Drew Holiday is checked in for New Orleans. Outside Williams. On the wing, Brown. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Warriors. Earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out New Orleans. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And I think for New Orleans, they haven't made any of the strides they were hoping to see prior to the season. Again, hanging around at the bottom of the standings.
The talent's not there. Greg, plain and simple. You can't fault their effort, but they just don't have the roster to compete with the big boys.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Portis, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Randall left side. Holiday surveying the floor. Brown down low. Working on Payne. Brown. Good. Brown's got 6 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And taken away by Brown. He kicks to Williams. Back to Brown. The dish to Ajinça. Williams against Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Brown the pass to Williams. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
You know, Chris, Bobby Portis showing continued progress as a scorer.
Well, look, he can shoot from anywhere on this floor, and he's 6'11". I mean, just imagine that. But, you know, if you give him starters minutes, well, maybe he could be a 20-10 guy in this league.
Nailed from three-point land.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There was nobody near him.
Up top, Brown. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana. Holiday dishes to Brown. Now the pass to Ajinça. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. You know, when it comes to ongoing contract negotiations, C-Web, how distracting did you find it for those players and for yourself to deal with all that going on?
It can be very distracting if you allow it to take over. What I would suggest for players in those situations, whether you're a restricted free agent or a free agent, I would give you one piece of advice, and I think LeBron has epitomized this. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about what team or what pending teams or what city you like to go swimming in or you and your wife visit in the summer, because all that does is create confusion. And all it does is send a message to fans and other players that maybe you're thinking about something that you can't control at that time. And so usually I think you should go introspective. You should work as hard as you can to improve and to get better. But that is something that definitely can distract you. And so hopefully you have a great layer of people that can be barriers from kind of the outside noise. The contract is going to be what it's going to be. And the only way you can continue to prove your worth is by going out there, executing every day on the court.
Good stuff. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Holiday finds Parker. Dunn outside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
And a quick look at the numbers for Parker. Averaging about 18 points per, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Yeah, impossible to check right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Brown the pass to Holiday. Here is Davis. Over Parker. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Portis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Levine wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Parker against Davis. Over Parker. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, Greg, and if you're going to give somebody that shot, don't let it be him.
Outside Portis. Dunn uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Brown against Dunn. Brown kicks to Williams. Passes it to Davis. He dishes it to Brown. 13 feet away. Dunn with some nice D. Bulls trail by 11. Outside Levine. Pass to Dunn. Parker outside. This one for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 11. Holiday the pass to Brown. And the slam by Williams.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
Now Dunn. He's got 7. Pass to Portis. On the wing, Levine. To the paint. Here's Dunn. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dunn's got 9 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now a timeout called by Brown. Kicks to Miller. The pass to Okafor. And stolen by Dunn. Inside. And Levine throws it down.
And the chemistry. I mean, Levine has with these guys, isn't it evident? Tremendous at finishing off these alley-oops.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Brown, the pass to Okafor. Back to Brown. Over Dunn. Misses off the right eye.
Good job to stay on him and not give him a good look. Turned an easy shot into a very tough one.
Levine dishes to Dunn. Good work there as it goes. Dunn's got 8 points in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Brown against Holiday. Ball's not loose. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for Brown. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin.
Okafor with the steal. So for New Orleans right now, Anthony Davis is out there with Miller. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. Then it's Holiday. And it's Brown in at the 1 spot.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
Well, Greg, Anthony Davis with so much talent, it's easy to take Drew Holiday for granted.
I mean, I think Holiday is the catalyst in terms of this team's ability to create and really put pressure on an offense. It has improved his scoring and become a very efficient option at that guard spot. Has always been selective with his shots, but now it's pressing a bit more to get involved, and more aggression from him, I think, has helped his production.
Solid at realizing when to take these shots. Levine's eyes light up. His passes are coming his way.
Brown kicks to Okafor. Back to Brown. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Beautiful lead pass. The finisher never has to break stride.
Bulls trail by 7. Dunn right side. Right block shot, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Have to be excited for Dunn. I mean, it seems like he can't miss from anywhere now.
On the wing, Miller. Back to Brown. Three-pointer. It's all in by the Bulls. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Passes to Portis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Wow. Superb strength of Portis. You got to hit him harder than that if you're the defense.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Bulls. Williams, he's checked in for New Orleans.
How about Portis? A draft day steal in 2015. A 22nd pick. Now look, he's got size, skill, no fear. He brings the confidence and the toughness that you love to see.
On the wing, Williams, guarded by Holiday. Williams passes to Brown. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. The Pelicans 4th.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Down against Brown, and a wide open look for Portis. No good. That would have tied it. And Bobby Portis suspended, Chris, the first 8 games of last season for his altercation with Nikola Mirotic.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to, take that mistake back. But at the same time, that aggressiveness, when you channel it in the right way, that'll help him on the court.
Parker with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So Parker will go to the free throw line. That one is on Holiday. The Pelicans making a switch here. Agins is checked in. Free throw no good for Parker. Chris, your team's battled Kobe Bryant many times. Name some of the players today who you think can compare mentally to the Kobe Bryants and the Michael Jordans, guys you play.
Oh, wow. Well, Kobe says he's seen it in Kyrie Irving and the Greek Freak and a few others. I've seen it in Westbrook and how hard he plays, and KD. Don't think Steph Curry's just this little nice, helpless guy out there on the court to shoot threes and turn around. He's one of those guys, too, that just wants to put that dagger into your heart with a deep three late in the game. So definitely Westbrook, KD, Curry, those guys come to mind.
And it's Brown missing.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping.
Feeds it to Dunn. And the rejection by Agins. Holiday dishes to Brown. To the middle, Davis. And there it is for him. Davis has got 6.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Holiday left side. Back to Brown. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Bridges, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. Mirotic is checked in for New Orleans. Here's Holiday. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Double team on Holiday. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Pelicans now. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Brown.
And this is one area where Dunn flat-out dominance. His defense is often consistent and intimidating.
Bridges kicks to Parker. Inside. Here's Dunn. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dunn's got 21 in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Drew Holiday. 11th in steals. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. And the Bulls making a change here. Valentine's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Julius Randle's checked in for Alexis Agins.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Bulls making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
Cameron Payne's checked in for the Bulls. All 3 throws good from Drew Holiday.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 4. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's good, 2 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them.
offensively.
New Orleans has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Brown inside, working on Payne, and it's Brown missing. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bridges kicks to Payne. A miss that time would have put him up. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First one falls for him.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Solomon Hill is checked in for Davis. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, look, Julius Randle making an effort to up his physical condition. Look, we love his motor, and he wants to be able to handle dealing with larger assignments, as he can often give up height on most plays against most players. He's one of the more consistent presence on the floor.
Brown outside. Holiday, the pass to Brown. And stolen by Payne. Here's Bridges. Another one falls for Chicago. And see Webb with Randall's production. He's shown to be versatile in where he can line up as well.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, he came into this league as a small forward, but he has seen some time as a small ball 5. I mean, that's crazy. The focus on conditioning, that's helped him in that regard. He's turned his defense from a weakness into a strength as he continues to improve his game.
Kicks it to Hill. Brown dishes to Hill. Brown outside. Clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up. And the first one at the line is good. Payton, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Portis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 25 points for Chris Dunn.
Love the mentality of Dunn. Looking to score as often as he can from the painted area.
Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Markkanen is inside at 4 with Portis the 5. And it's Holiday in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And there's the feed to Dunn. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's reason number 1 there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure what this guy was in the first half.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And we've all heard the rumors that have been floating around the last few seasons. A lot of speculation if Davis could get traded or Greg leave in free agency.
I mean, Davis moving would be one of the rare situations where it literally could shake up the entire league. You hear a lot of different teams express their interest in him, but credit to Davis. He really has remained committed to New Orleans and has said everything you'd want to hear from a fan's perspective.
That defense is as good as a block. I mean, what looks to be a layup turns into nothing.
Got that one up quick. Dunn's got 29 in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Davis gets it to go.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. It's good. And that's 31 points for Chris Dunn.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Miller outside. Okafor kicks to Brown. 5 on the clock. Here's Holiday. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Holiday's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Wants to get it to Dunn and does. Yes, that goes in. Dunn's got 33 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Holiday. Trying to get open is Davis, and it's blocked. And it's Dunn in the corner. Those three-pointers off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Basket, good.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line. He's out competing right.
And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Chicago. And the Pelicans making a change. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled.
He is.
Good. And then who are you?
I'm Nicole. I'm his manager.
Kyle. Interesting. 2 names. I like that.
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
Dr. Jacob Rubin, head physiologist. I know you were probably expecting some slick marketing exec who actually knows the game and tells you you're going to be like Mike, but I come first. So, I'm told you went undrafted. Is that right?
Yes, sir. I mean, I was supposed to go after college, but...
Yeah, NBA teams, they draft players based on potential, which means they obviously didn't see enough in you.
Whoa, didn't see enough? I'm sorry.
No.
No.
Look, some players,
Settle down.
it's
Just
simple.
hear 'em out.
Some players, some athletes are simply blessed with impeccable plumbing. LeBron, Giannis, Westbrook. I mean, even this guy, right? Sure, he reeks of Happy Meals, but I'm guessing, what, 3% body fat, right?
Good eye, Doc.
Yeah, you wish, bro.
Here's the thing. You aren't Kyle. In fact, you aren't any of the guys that I just mentioned, and you never will be, and that is simple genetics, which is why every step, every breath, every rep has to be accounted for. And that's where I come in. Look, compared to the average man, every player in the NBA is an exceptional athlete. What I offer, what Gatorade offers, is the opportunity for you to maximize your potential, unlock those attributes that can't be quantified by a scout's stopwatch.
Look, we're talking about the difference between Steve Nash's career and Denver Levin's.
Oh, exactly. That's all I got time for, kid. Look, I may not be a fan, but if you're here, that means some very smart people think you've got the ingredients.
I mean, hey, facts is facts, B. You all right?
Man, you better check your boy, bro.
Man, I know, man. I know. It's all right.